I received several emails from Sandra Paradise in September of 2008. I now quote from them. In my searches, I have been trying to find someone who might be interested in helping me to verify the existence of an animal I have seen twice in the last few weeks on my way to work. You don't have to go to New Guinea. As far as I can tell, you can sit on a hill outside the town where I live in the mornings and see them. One sighting was at 7 in the morning and one was at 9 a.m. Both days were overcast days, which I feel was very conducive to me seeing them. No sun in my eyes. Both times I called a friend and told him what I saw so I can verify the times and dates. I live in a small town in northeast Georgia called Winder. I drive a commute that is roughly 25 miles long through the woods. 15 miles of this commute lie along one road, Highway 82. This two-lane road is nothing but pasture, then woods, more pasture, then more woods. On August 27th, this put me in the road at about 6:45 a.m. The day was overcast. We were just getting over Tropical Storm Faye. I had driven less than 10 miles from the house, and suddenly an animal flew out from my right. Alone in the car, I shouted out loud, What is that?" And it flew directly in front of my car across the road. It was tan, a lighter brown, like the deer we have here. The thing that made me shout out was the shape of the tail. As it leapt out from the woods, I saw it from below, and the tail was very long with a shape on the end. Its wings were probably half spread, and I saw several dark, thin, horizontal bands across the belly. The path it took was up and then swooping down, as if it were dive-bombing my car. As it crossed my path in front and slightly above me, I saw it had a head that was curved like a hammer. The head had a crest on the top that was solid, not feathery at all. I could make out the darkness of an eye. The tail was long, had a ridge that ran along the underside and ended in a thick, heart-shaped pad. The tail I got a good look at. I was floored. I knew what it was. I couldn't believe what it was, but I knew what it was. I called a buddy whom I knew was up and moving coherently at that hour. The classic, "Dude, you won't believe what I just saw" conversation ensued. I flat out told him I'd seen a pterodactyl. My buddy chortled at me. "You've seen a great blue heron, probably carrying a snake. From a distance they look just like a pterodactyl." Part of me was thinking, well, sure, of course. Something like that was what it was. Couldn't be what it looked like. Couldn't be. And the other part of me was thinking, you know damn well what that was. And then I looked at the link he sent and Googled some herons flying, other birds, and whatever it might be, a great blue heron ain't it. Color is wrong, shape is wrong, all wrong. On September 10th, I overslept dreadfully. The day was overcast again, and this one morning I wasn't thinking about the creature. I was just ill that I was running late. I'd gone 2 miles outside the city limits of Winder, and there he was. He was at the very top of the trees, just flapping along. Again, he was almost in profile. He looked dark, flying perpendicular to me, but away from me. I could see the crest of the head, and the long tail that I could clearly see had a thickening at the very end. It did not hang down limp like a snake would be carried. It streamed out behind the body, was obviously a part of the body where it connected. you.